forward to that. Thank you, Jackson. Harvest, of course, underway for many crops across the state, but few are quite like the process for cranberries.
News 9's Wyatt Williams went out to the bogs to see how the cranberry harvest is coming along.
I'm here at Elm Lake Cranberry, where they tell me they've had plenty to overcome this year. But now it's time for harvest, and they said this year's harvest is looking good. You may notice a red lake in central Wisconsin over the next week. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just cranberries being picked and harvested. The berry is a complex fruit that requires special treatment, equipment, and processes to harvest.
We are loading trucks with the fruit that we just picked yesterday. And then after we picked it yesterday, we raised the level of the water so the berries could be corralled into the corner. The berries float, so we corral them into the corner. And then we use a berry pump to suck the fruit out of the water, clean it, and load it into trucks.
This year's harvest is expected to exceed last year's, about 100,000 to 4.9 million barrels. But farmers have still had their fair share of difficulties fighting against the drought conditions most of the summer.
We should have a decent crop this year, although harvest might be tricky for a lot of growers because we've had very little rain this year. All of our ponds are down significantly. I think for us, this is the lowest our reservoirs have been in 30 years.
The booming industry is one of a kind here in the Badger State, but especially here in central Wisconsin.
Cranberries are the state's largest fruit crop. We're the official state fruit, and Wisconsin leads the world in cranberry production. We'll do about a little over 60% of the U.S. crop this year. It's about $1 billion industry here in Wisconsin, providing thousands of jobs for Wisconsin residents.
The harvest will be going on for the next couple of weeks, which means that farmers will be sharing their tractors and trucks on the road with you. Be sure to slow down and move to the side to give them extra space. In Wisconsin Rapids, Wyatt Williams, News 9, WAOW.